Hey, you got the Captain Fuzzy here, and I am going to show you how to verify your cache for Source Filmmaker. Or basically any game that you're having problems with, because the process is the same. It doesn't really matter. But for this case, I'm using Source Filmmaker as the example. So, here's what you do. Make sure you're in your library and go to your software. Source Filmmaker is software. It's not a game, so you will not find it in your games list. You got to go to software. Once you're here, select it, right click, and then click Properties. That'll open up a window like this. And you want to select your Local Files tab. And once you're in here, then you're going to want to click here on Verify Integrity of Application Files. Now what this will do is it'll open up a little window here that will start the verification process. It can take a little while. Generally, I've not seen it take longer than about a half an hour, but it depends on your internet speed and how many files, if any, that Source Filmmaker needs to reacquire. So, what you'll do is you'll wait until that completely finishes. When it's finished, it will tell you if there's any files that need to be reacquired. And then it'll pop up a thing down here at the bottom, just like it does with your games and stuff, saying downloading. Let that all completely finish. When that's all finished, then you can hit close. And then, before you go back into Source Filmmaker, you're going to want to do this. Right-click on it again and hit Launch SDK. And bring up this window. You're going to come down here to Edit Search Paths for Selected Mod. Click on that, and then this is where all your mod folders are enabled or disabled. If they have a check mark next to them, then they're enabled. If they have a blank box next to them, then they're disabled. What you basically want to do is come back in here, because some files got overwritten. If it reacquired anything, it will overwrite all this and disable a bunch of these folders. And so in order to get them back, you're going to have to come back in here and do it. So rather than go into SFM first and find out that you've got to do this, I usually recommend that you just go ahead and do it now. That way you don't have to worry about it. So go in here, make sure all of your folders are enabled that you plan on using, and then hit OK. Oops. And then close that. And once that's all done, you're done. Fire up Source Filmmaker and have a blast. Once again, this is the Captain Fuzzy, and I am out of here.